Welcome to the Fox 11 News, an early edition. We're on early today because of UFL football at 5 o'clock. I'm Alex Michelson.
And I'm Christine Devine. You're looking at breaking news. We are covering this at the end of this violent pursuit. Violent ending here where the suspect hit both of these vehicles here in an intersection. We know at least one person injured and taken away on a gurney. The suspect walked down the street. Let's take a look at some of this pursuit here. Alex driving on the wrong side of the road here and over the median.
Yeah, we've been on with you live for at least the last half hour as we watched all this unfold together. You see this driver wanted for a stolen vehicle, potentially more than that, taking this vehicle on a ride through the streets of Whittier and other nearby neighborhoods, oftentimes going on the wrong side of the road, driving over intersections, driving recklessly, and continuing to hit multiple different vehicles and not seeming to mind. Here you see some of the stretches in terms of the way this driver was driving back and forth over center medians. Right there, barely missed a car, but unfortunately did connect with several different vehicles as he continued to drive. So here is some of that video. You look at this here, driving over the center median because he had such a strong heavy-duty vehicle, was able to go, but 1, 2, 3 cars hit there, and then continuing to drive on as all the rest of these people had their days ruined, and continues to move over the side here. And, you know, that's the same shot that we just looked at.
And it's amazing as you look at that right there that it didn't end the pursuit. He kept on going. Look how dangerous here. Splitting in between these cars, going the wrong way. And then he hits that car right there, spins out there, and keeps on going. It's amazing that there was accident after accident. There we go, right there. That is the one that we did fear would have some injuries. And he crashed right there. Watch now. Watch, he gets out of the vehicle. He's going to walk down the street. The danger here, he could have gone into any one of those businesses there, tried to carjack another car, but there you go, as if it's just another day, an easy Friday afternoon. And police were not right there, in case you're wondering. Why aren't the police speeding right up on him? Is they had backed off this pursuit because it was so very dangerous. That police helicopter obviously overhead, but watch how far he's able to walk down the street. He's going to round the corner and go into the neighborhood. There we go. He's already turned the corner into the neighborhood, coming right here. Police still not there, and there you go. That was a takedown right there.
But look what happens to the officer who gets his head probably hitting the concrete, the full weight of this pretty large, strong man right on top of him. And that is how this thing ends. But you see that officer shooken up, the officer taken away on a gurney, the suspect eventually taken away, will be taken away on a gurney. And we know that at least one driver or passenger, somebody in one of the vehicles, was taken away on a gurney too. There may be even more injuries than that. Look
like an elderly man. Let's talk to Tim Lynn. Tim, as you've been watching all of our coverage here and this pursuit here, what do you make of this? I mean, this is one of the more dangerous ones where so many vehicles were hit.
It was. This thing was a very dangerous pursuit, and it's the worst one I've seen so far this year. But yeah, on a thing like this, when you're the tactical flight officer in the helicopter watching all this go down, just be able to keep yourself in check and keep your voice calm to not cause the other officers to tamper up. But yeah, when they're driving a vehicle of that size and able to go over the center dividers and then ram through cars and keep pushing through, you know, he had the weapon. The weapon was that heavy vehicle and the mindset of, I'm going to get away. And, you know, it doesn't matter who got in his way. He was going to push them out of the way or ram them. And even with that hard hit at the very end, to be able to get out and casually walk off, this shows you the mindset or the temperament of the person, you know, not even trying to figure out what happened or look back to see if he had really hurt somebody, could care less, just walks away and wanting to just escape.
Yeah. So this story is going to continue to be a scene for the next few hours for sure. We have a reporter and crew headed to try to get more information, try to get some more updates on all the people that were hit. There's going to be looky-loos and all the rest of that in this scene for a while. It also would be great to try to get some background on who this suspect is and what he was wanted for, and some background on what led to all of this. And we're going to continue to follow this throughout the night.
Our reporter Ed Laskos is on the way to this scene here. It seems that the people in the van to the right might be okay. There was no emergency personnel at that van that we saw when we were there. But the white van or SUV there on the left, that's where you saw an elderly man who looked like he was pretty shaken up there. We're not sure if he was the driver or the passenger. But also keep in mind this initial truck, the suspect truck, that's a stolen vehicle. Can you imagine, Tim, you're that person watching your stolen vehicle plow through the streets of Southern California doing all of that damage?
It could very well watching your livelihood go away, because that might be the only asset they have to do their business. So completely destroyed, not able to be used ever again. So now they have that to deal with, but it pales in comparison to the folks that got hit by this, and just hope that they are going to come out of this okay and not have long-lasting injuries.
Yeah, long trail of destruction on this one, and don't like seeing that. All right, Tim, thank you for your perspective on all this, always valuable. We're going to continue to try to gather more information and likely go back to this throughout this newscast, and certainly have a lot more on this tonight on the Fox 11 News at 10.